I think that we need to plan for that. We need to plan for being wiped off the internet. I've already been having meetings. It's just finance. It's just money. I've been having meetings about having my own servers that cannot be taken down, about having my own app, my own website, so that I can't be removed from the internet. I can be removed from social media, but I can't be removed from the internet. So if I'm removed from social media, I think at that moment, which I'm preparing for now, that when that comes, people will still be able to find me. People will still be able to listen to my videos. Yeah, it'll be harder, but will it be harder, or will people be more determined? It's like when they bang a song throughout history. When they have banned a song, it becomes the most popular song. It's not like the public aren't aware. If you remove me tomorrow from Facebook and all social media, I think a lot of people will be angry about that, and they'll feel like you're saying they're too stupid to make up their own mind. And those people will want to watch and will share more. I don't know. Time will tell, won't it? I think I think the amount of people around the world that have heard of me now and would have heard of me in 5 years, I think it's going to grow and grow and grow. I've got to a level where so many people around the world know who I am, but people starting out, they nip them in the bud straight away now. They'll get rid of them. They'll be deleting them so that their platforms can't grow. And there'll be massive campaigns against them to silence them and stop them, so that they don't create another Tommy Robinson or another Gavin McInnes. I think that Donald Trump should really look at this and see that he has to do something. He's in a position to do something. If he removed himself from Twitter tomorrow and moved to another social media platform similar that allows free speech, because that's what this is a free speech issue. It's not a hate speech issue, it's a free speech issue. None of us are being prosecuted or done for hate speech. They're just removing us and censoring us. So I think that a leader like Donald Trump has to stand up against these tech giants, because essentially they're censoring the people that support him. They're censoring any views and the ability for him to reach his own voters, or people to reach his own voters, to show the problems that are happening in his country or our country or around the world. They're censoring that. And that will essentially have a big effect on the Republicans in America, a big effect, as it will have in this country. It'll have an effect on anyone hearing the truth. Out of the 650 politicians we have, when I was wrongfully and unlawfully put in prison, not one of them spoke up. In fact, they all rallied together to condemn me. None of them. So a journalist can be taken off the streets of the UK, unlawfully imprisoned on solitary confinement against all the laws, with no rights or no right to his own legal team to even plead guilty. That can happen with the full support of the entire establishment and the media. You know you're in trouble when that can happen. Rather than any of them speak out, they all rallied together to give reasons to why I should be in prison. And yet they moan about journalists in other countries having their freedoms taken away from them, whether it be in Russia or in other countries around the world. Whereas the reality is, in this country, in our own country, the censorship, the oppression is massive. I think that very soon, a time soon, then the relocation of my family will be needed, probably to another country. I think that time's coming, because essentially they're what I've had to have. They're the thoughts I've had to have. They're the discussions I've had to have. Is it safe? No, it's not. Is it safe even from the government? No, it's not. It's not like we're just worrying about terrorists coming and kill us. In fact, my biggest fear is what the establishment are going to do. It's not what some jihadi's going to do. It's what they're going to do next. It's what they're working on now. As I sit here now, what are they planning in order to silence me? That's the biggest fear, and the reality is, I have 3 young children and a wife. It's not just me who's at risk. Live stream essentially, I used to tweet to get things off my chest. I get angry when I read things. I'm angry now. I'm going to live stream in a minute and have a rant about this Shamina Begum, the jihadi bride that Jacob Rees-Mogg thinks should come back. Jacob Rees-Mogg, the second, one of the lead figures in the Conservative Party, says that she needs to come home and we need to forgive her. But yeah, he says, the same man said last week how I'm unpalatable and I'm unforgivable, and it's insane. So I'm going to want to have a rant about that and about her new little baby she just had.
We will make America great again.